Hello, guys. Okay, so that's all about me that I'm going to tell you today. And then before I have you introduce yourself, I'm going to establish a couple of ground rules, okay? Does anyone know what ground rules are? Do you have them in your classroom? So ground rules are rules that you establish in a classroom environment to be able to, so the teacher can conduct the classroom effectively, okay? Do you get it? You understand? So some of the ground rules that I have, I'm just going to write them here for now. Ground rules is be respectful. So what does respectful mean? Did you want to know? Who knows what respectful means? Come on, guys. Go ahead.
Respectful means you have to be respectful.
Respectful means you have to be respectful, okay.
To be kind
Okay.
with many people, even students or teachers.
Right, so you have to be kind with both students and teachers. That's a good point. Anyone else have a definition for this word? Respectful. What does that mean? What does it mean when you give someone your respect? No? Okay. So, yeah, basically what he said. So, respectful is being able to be kind and be appreciative of other people when they're talking, okay? So, when someone else in this classroom is talking, you're not talking, right? You understand? Even when we have group discussions, even when someone else has raised their hand and is talking, you're not talking. Do you understand? Yes or no? How about when I'm talking? Do you talk? Yes or no? No, right? Who said yes? I'm looking at you. Okay, so being respectful is being able to let someone else talk and then wait for your turn, basically, right? And being respectful is also being open to understand other people's ideas, right? Because not everyone's ideas, not everyone's opinions are going to be the same as yours, right? Later on in this class, we're going to do a little bit of a debate, okay? So when we're debating, it's very important that you understand that your opinion is not the only one that matters, okay? Yes or no? Yes. Thank you. Okay, so the second rule is be confident. What does this word mean? Confident. Not to be scared to state your opinion. That's perfect. Thank you so much. Wow, you guys are awesome. So that's perfectly what I was going to say when I wanted you to define the word confident. Not to be scared, not to be afraid to speak up your opinion and believe in yourself, okay? We're going to do a lot of public speaking stuff in here, a lot of debate stuff. So whenever we do something that involves you talking and not me, you have to be confident. And stand up straight, okay? And look at everyone in the crowd. I'm going to teach you a couple of public speaking etiquettes later. Does anyone know what the word etiquette mean? Has anyone heard of that word? No? Okay, so etiquettes are manners. Have you heard of the word manners? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to teach you a couple of manners on how you can conduct yourself while you speak in public, okay? But that's going to come later. So the two main ground rules that I have are to be respectful of others and of yourself, and to be confident in yourself and in others as well. So we're going to continue developing these ground rules as we go along, but these are the two major ones that I want you to know. Okay, so now that's enough about the introductory thingy for this class. I want you to introduce yourselves. So who's going to introduce themselves? And I don't want it to be just, hi, my name is whatever, I'm in this grade. That's not all I want, okay? I want you to tell me what you like. Tell me something about yourself that we don't know, and then maybe talk about your family or your school, something. Make your introduction special, okay? And then at the end, I'm going to choose a special introduction, and then I'm going to give you a high five, okay? Anyone? Remember this rule. Be confident in yourself. You're just talking about yourself. Anyone? Go ahead.
So thinking in front of a large audience.
Okay.
Is it something like that?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay.
You need to learn that magic trick, boy. We're gonna.
I'm going to try to do some magic trick later.
All right.
Hopefully at the end of the course, I can show you guys.
It's awesome. You're already very confident, and you're already a very good public speaker. So I hope by the end of this course, you're gonna be able to learn something. Okay. All right. Thank you. Give him a round of applause. Good. All right, anyone else? No? I'm gonna start calling just random people because I know you guys can talk. Okay, so I guess another ground rule for this class that kind of goes with this is when I ask you something, raise your hand, okay? Because I'm just gonna call randomly. And I don't really want to just call you out because you might not be comfortable with speaking just yet. But one of the ground rules of this class is just to raise your hand. Anyone? Go ahead.
Hello everybody, my name is Salvi. I am 12 years old and I am studying at FPT Secondary School. My hobby is reading comic books and books. I have something to share about me to you guys. I am an official writer in Wattpad. It's like a website for books.
Okay, so that was cool. I got to know a couple of you. I know you guys are very good at English. Just because of that, you guys sounded really confident. And yeah, that was really good. That was better than I expected even. However, you guys did not raise your hands, okay? I was expecting everyone to raise their hand. Me, I wanna talk. I wanna stand and talk, but you didn't do that. So we're gonna work on that later on. Okay, so are you guys still sleepy? You tired? Kinda? All right, let's stand up a little bit. Okay, in Viet, I'm just gonna say one Vietnamese word. Điểm giống nhau. Okay, how about differences? Yeah, what you have different from each other, okay? So all of us, I want you guys to get to know each other here, okay? So all of us have similarities and differences from each other, right? You might like one thing and the other person might like the other thing, okay? So now I'm gonna give you 1 minute to introduce yourself to the person sitting next to you. If you're on the ledge, then you're gonna introduce yourself to the person like right opposite of you, okay? You're gonna shake their hands, introduce yourself to them, and then you're gonna start talking to them and figure out one similarity and one difference that you have, okay? So one thing you guys have in common and one thing that's different about you guys, okay? So for example, I'll be talking to him. Hi, my name is Nam. What's your name?
My name is Du.
Okay, and we're gonna start talking, okay? And then we just figure out that we both like soccer, but he likes pizza and I like pasta, okay? Do you guys understand what the point is? Okay, let's start. Go ahead. No, you introduce yourself to her. I need to hear more talking. Go ahead, shake her hand. Okay, let's sit down. Oh, that was interesting, right? So you were able to find out in a very short amount of time one similarity or one difference, and that was way easier than we thought, right? So now I'm gonna have you do something a little strange, okay? So stay in pairs, stay in the same pairs that you were before. I'm gonna call up a pair, and you guys have to pretend that you don't know anything about each other, and you're gonna make up a fictional life for each other. You guys know what I'm asking you to do? You guys understand? Okay, so for example, he's my partner, right? Come up here. So you're gonna have to come up on the board. Okay, come up here. So I don't know anything about him. I'm gonna make up his name and his life, and I'm gonna do a presentation about him, okay? So hi everybody. His name is John Smith. He is 85 years old. He loves to go to space. His favorite planet is Jupiter because he's been there 25 times. But he likes to stay in bed more because he's old and his legs are cranky. He doesn't work anymore. He used to be a spy. What? Turn off your phones. Okay. He used to be a Russian spy for the Russian army in the Cold War. But then afterwards, he was captured and was imprisoned for 65 years. So he spent 65 years in prison, okay? But he's nice to people. He's a nice guy. Okay, so another ground rule that I'm gonna establish is turn off your phone. So meet 65-year-old John Smith who likes to go to space and is a Russian spy. Okay? All right, so do you guys understand the idea now? Do you guys get it? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes? Okay, cool. So I'm going to ask just a random pair to come on the board, and each of you are going to have to do that to the other person. And you have to stand up here and stand right where I am and present. Okay? And then afterwards, the people in the audience is going to see if you did your presentation right, okay? So what I want you guys in the audience to look for is eye contact, okay? So the person up here presenting has to have good eye contact. So they have to look around the stage. I want you guys to think if the story is convincing enough, okay? If you guys like the story or not, okay? And then I also want you guys to see if the person is speaking loud enough for you to hear, okay? So this is going to be our first test of presentation skill, okay? So everything that we've done up to now is just you in your place, in your chair. But from now on, everything is going to be done up here on stage. Do you understand? That was the worst yes I've ever heard in my life. Do you understand? Yes! Thank you. That was mildly better. Okay, anyone else? Anyone want to go first? Volunteer? Try it out? Or else I'm just going to start calling random people. Who wants to try it out first? No? Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Who am I going to pick? You guys first. Go ahead. Two of you. As a pair. So, stand up here. Yeah, stand up here. Okay, let's give a round of applause. What's your name? What's your name?
My name is
Okay, cool. So they're going to do a presentation about each other's lives, okay? Each other's fictional lives. All right, so who want to start first? You can start first? Rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, all right. That's good. Okay, you can start first. Okay, so what do you do when you're up on stage? You stand up here, right? And you start talking to people like a normal presentation. You don't do this. Come on. Don't do that. No. Not. Put your hands right here and then start talking. No, face the audience. Stand up here. And then talk about him, whoever he is.
He's
Anything. Just anything that comes into your head, okay? Any random name, any random occupation. Go ahead.
he likes read books.
Okay, what's his name?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay, so his name is I don't know. Okay. All right, so what does I don't know want to do? Like, how old is I don't know?
I think
You don't think. You know everything about him. Everything is in your head. How old is he?
11.
11. Okay, he's 11. So what does he like to do?
He likes read comic book
Okay.
and watch soccer match.
Okay. And something else about him that's interesting.
I don't know.
You don't know? Wow. All right. So you don't have a very creative mind then, if you can't come up with anything about him. Come up with any random thing. Let's say he went to space or something. Anything. You can let him go under the water too, or underground, anywhere. All right, that's fine. We'll come back to you later. How about you? Let's make a presentation about him.
I remember that this guy lived in before Jesus.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
I think he's 4 billion or so.
4 billion years old. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's still young because his lung and stuff has got all messed up, so he can't.
Oh. Just this. Okay. So your story is that he is 4 billion years old. He was stuck in an ice cap since before Jesus was born, and he's always this young. Okay, that's a good story. What does he like to do in his free time? he likes to hunt animals. All right, that was good. Let's give him a round of applause. That was good. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. Okay, so he got the idea of what I want to do. Okay, so a fictional story is you make up any random thing about the other person, okay? It doesn't have to be believable. It just has to be anything, okay? So I want another pair to come up here. So he made up a really good story, but he wasn't really presenting to you guys, right? So the next couple or next pair to come up on stage, I want you to present as if you're delivering a speech, okay? Do you understand? Anyone? Any other pair? Wants to go? Anyone else? No? No? Oh, that's sad. You guys, go ahead. Let's go. Okay, let's give them a round of applause.
So her name is Christina Gold.
Christina Gold.
She's 25 years old. She lives in Britain.
Britain.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
She's like in a royal
Palace?
family.
Oh, royal family, okay.
She's a princess.
Oh, wow. Anything else?
She likes collecting like golds.
She likes collecting gold. That is quite a hobby. Who likes collecting gold? Wow. Anyone else? Anything else?
Maybe that's it.
That's it? Okay, cool. So Christina Gold, let's say hi to her. Hello. And she likes collecting gold. She's a princess in a royal family in the UK. All right, now you make up a story about her.
Okay, so my friend here is Victoria. She was born in Alaska, and 2 years old she came to Beijing for some kind of, I don't know, supermodel man. And then
Wow.
when she was 18, she came to the Victoria's Secret competition, and she was out for the first round. And then she and find her first love, and she met a man who was older than her, 20 years old.
Wow.
And he was like really interested in many other women, and she soon found that she no deep husband, and she came to the Amazon jungle to live there with birds, and
Wow.
she died there.
Wow, let's give her a round of applause. Jeez. Okay, that was pretty cool, right? That was pretty cool. So you basically gave a whole like biography about her. It was very interesting, right? So that's what I want, okay? I want you guys to come up here and be that confident and tell an interesting story and make people laugh, okay? So, wow, that was a very detailed story. Oh my God. Was that your afterlife or your, you just thought of it? Okay. Anyone else? She set the bar pretty high. That was pretty good. That was really good. Anyone else? One more. Go ahead. Good. Go ahead.
This guy's name is he lives in a castle in Africa.
Oh, a castle in Africa.
And his hobby is like to shower.
He just likes to shower. Wow.
2 years old, he went to the farmer's farm,
Okay, he went to a farm.
and he found some cows,
Okay.
and he lived with the cows.
All right.
20 years old.
Wow, that's a long
He
time.
died.
He died. Dang. Wow, these stories have very sad endings, man. Wow. That is so tragic. Okay, go ahead.
His name is Bob.
Bob.
Bob, but his nickname is Captain America.
Right, right.
He is very confident at not being respectful. His
Oh.
hobby is turning off his phone.
Wow.
One day he met me in a farm, in a castle, in Africa. And so when I was trying to save him from a horde of cows coming at him, yeah,
Cow attack.
I sacrificed myself and saved him.
Wow.
So he very much respect me, and thus he start not being respectful to each others. However, one day he met a hobo on the street, and then the hobo somehow stabbed him and he died.
Oh, wow. That is just sad, man. Let's give him a round of applause. Okay, thank you guys. That was amazing. Okay, so these stories are getting really good, man. That's awesome. See what happens when you're confident? That's really cool. Okay, so you guys are amazingly creative, and I just found that out. So I just found out that some people work at Victoria's Secret. Some people are princes from royal families. Some people like live with cows. Like that's cool, man. That's awesome. You guys are so interesting. Okay, so that was a pretty fun exercise, right? That was pretty interesting, wasn't it? Okay, so what the exercise wanted you to do was to be able to, on the spot, talk about something, right? So make up just make up any random weird thing about any topic, okay? So that's what I did when I was a little kid, like trying to learn how to do public speaking. I would just talk about anything. I would just talk about this chalk, this bottle of water, literally anything that was in my house, I would just talk about it and then try to make up some story about it. So that's a really good way to learn how to speak in public, right? To try to make up some fictional story about yourself or about others, and then just roll with it. Okay, so now what I want you guys to do is, let me see what I want you guys to do. Okay, you guys have exceeded my expectations so far. That was really good. You guys have been respectful, you guys have been confident, and that was really fun and creative. So now, I want you guys to do something a little bit more collaborative. Does anyone know what the word collaborative means? Working with each other. Okay, so I'm going to divide you guys into two groups. So this is going to be group 1, and this is going to be group 2. And you guys are tasked to make a commercial. Does anyone know what the word commercial mean? Okay, so you guys are going to have 10 minutes, right? On the clock. After 10 minutes, you guys are going to have to make a commercial about this bottle of water. Okay? So you can make up any random information about this bottle of water, anything. It doesn't have to be Lavi bottle of water. It could be any brand name you want. You have to make up a commercial about this bottle of water. And then we're going to have a competition between the two teams, okay? And I'm going to start counting the scores between the two teams. And at the end of the course, the winning team will get prizes, okay? Do you guys understand? Yeah. Yes or no? Yes. You guys are not giving me enough energy, man. Yes or no? Yes! That was perfect. Okay, so let me just reiterate the task. Make a commercial about this bottle of water. So what is a commercial? A commercial is a lot of action going on, right? So you guys are going to have to delegate people in your group to be up here and do certain actions, okay? And then you're going to have people talking as well. And then at the end, I want each group to be up here and run their commercial up here. Do you understand? Yes? Okay. So at the end, I'm just going to say it one more time. You guys have to run the commercial up on the stage, and then we'll see which group does it better, okay? About this bottle of water. You have 10 minutes, talk with your group, get to know each other, and then make a commercial. And make a good one, too, okay? I believe in you guys. I think you guys can do it. Just be confident in yourself, okay? And be respectful of other people's ideas. Okay, your 10 minutes begin. Start talking. Start talking. Okay, one more announcement. Sorry. You have to involve everyone in your group, okay? Somehow, everyone in your group has to play a role, okay? So when you're discuss with everyone in your group. So everyone in the back, everyone in the front, okay? So not just 3 people doing it. I don't want just 3 people to run it, okay? You understand? You understand? Yes. Thank you. Go ahead, start. Wait, one sec. Sorry. Shh. Okay, so I know you guys are discussing, but I think it's gonna be kind of hard to make like really big groups. So I think I'm gonna divide it into 4 groups instead. Sorry. So how many people are there in each side of the table? I don't know. You guys are a group. Okay, so yeah, okay, so you go over there, and then you guys make a group. Okay, so we're gonna have instead of 2 commercials, we're gonna have 4 commercials. Okay, all right. So you guys over here is a group, and you guys are a group. How many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One of you can join this group. Who wants to join this group? One of you around here. No? Okay, so that's fine. We can just have this group and then this group. Do you guys know what you have to do? Okay, one sec. Can I have your attention one more time? Okay, so sorry, this is my first time doing this, so it's confusing. Okay, so this is group 1, right here, and you. This is group 2. This is group 3, these 2 first tables, and everyone else in the back is group 4. Okay? So now I'm gonna restart the timer, and then we're gonna do this again, okay? So I want you guys to work to create a commercial about water, okay? All right, let's start. Shh. What did I say? What was the first ground rule? Be respectful. Okay, so this ground rule is especially important for this exercise because when another team is going, you don't talk within your team, okay? You listen to them, and then, just be respectful of them. All right, so group 1, let's go first. Let's give a round of applause for group 1. Yay. You guys did kind of the same thing, but your water saves people from death. I'm not sure how that works, but that was cool. And then you guys did, what I think was very cool is you guys did a heart bottle of water, right? So you guys kind of went out of the box a little bit, and you guys didn't just do like a normal water bottle, but you went for like the whole like bottle that could store other liquids in it as well. So I think that was very creative, and I think you guys all had a clear vision of what you want to do. So that's what we're gonna work on continually during this course, is to be able to, before you step on stage, no matter how much time you have to prepare for your speech, You have a clear vision of what you want to do. You have a direct path to get there, and you don't take like the longer way, okay? Because a lot of public speaker, they just go up here and they talk for hours and hours and hours, and it gets so boring, and no one wants to listen to them, okay? But what a commercial trains you to do, like the one that you guys just did, is to be able to pack a lot of information in a very short amount of time, okay? So you guys did that very well. Let's give you guys a round of applause. That was really good, okay? Right, so in the next class, and then the classes afterwards as well, we're gonna continue doing activities like these, where you guys are gonna get divided into these groups, and then you guys are gonna deliver a presentation of some sorts, okay, or a debate, where you guys have to collaborate with each other. What I want to do by the end of this course, my ultimate goal is to have everyone come on stage and talk, okay? So my ultimate goal of the course is for everyone to come up here and present. So today we were able to do some of that by doing this activity. So have you guys ever heard of the term elevator pitch? Elevator pitch. Okay, so an elevator pitch is when you have to deliver a very long and elaborate idea in a couple of seconds, or maybe in a minute, in 1 or 2 sentences. So the idea of an elevator pitch is you're gonna meet this business executive on an elevator, right? Or this very important person on an elevator, and you're going from floor 1 to floor 2. So you have exactly 10 seconds to talk to them. But you want to introduce them about a business idea, right? Or something that you have that you really want to tell them, okay? For example, I have this new company that makes water that saves people's life. And I meet an executive or a businessman that works in the water business, and I want to tell them about my idea. I'm going to go on the elevator with them, and I have 10 seconds. What am I going to say? Right, so that's what we're going to kind of figure out. So from the commercial, you guys kind of did that already because you guys gave a very short pitch about your product. But as the course go along, we're going to learn to get even more concise and even more brief, and we're going to learn to be able to deliver our message in just one sentence. So for example, for that particular pitch, I would say, I have this product called Water That Saves Life, and it does exactly what it says on the name. That's all I'm going to say. Because if I say that, it's going to keep him being intrigued and interested. And we're going to have a longer conversation than just on the elevator. If I'm on the elevator and I'm like, okay, so I have this product that's really cool. It's this water that does a lot of these things. And then he's just going to lose attention, right? And then he's going to come off and you're never going to see him again, right? But if you say, I have this product that saves life, that one sentence is worth everything else. It's worth more than everything else, okay? Or for example, you're trying to advertise a new type of food for cats that make them less fat, okay? You're gonna tell that executive, I have a way to help cats get thinner. They're gonna be like, what? Tell me more, right? So what I want you guys to be able to develop with your presentation skill is this one word, a hook. Does anyone know what a hook means? It's like something that you throw underwater and you grab something, right? So it's like, it has a pointy surface. Have you guys watched Peter Pan? Yeah, it's Captain, yeah. So he has a hook on his hand, right? So what I want you guys to do with your presentation skill is to be able to develop a hook every time you do a presentation. So in your commercial, you guys all had your hooks, right? Your hook is water makes people happy, and you guys are able to demonstrate that, right? Your hook is that your water saves people's lives and turn them from death to life, right? So in every presentation, it doesn't matter on what topic. You can just talk about something really boring, like that window over there. You need a hook, right? So for that window, I would be like, this window has so much history in it. And you can start talking about the history behind the window or something that makes it interesting, okay? So in every speech, the most important or one of the most important part of the speech is a hook. So you can captivate people's attention before they fall asleep. So that was the point of this whole commercial exercise. Right? So the whole commercial exercise was so that you could captivate people's attention. If I was to just tell you to come present on this water bottle, you would just talk for hours or for minutes about just a water bottle. It would be super boring, right? But when you make a commercial, you know that you have to make it interesting. You know that you have to make it special, right? So it's not just a commercial. It doesn't have to be an elevator pitch or a commercial. It has to be in every single presentation about even the most boring thing. like nuclear proliferation or bringing food to Africa, anything, right? It has to have a hook, right? Do you guys understand? And you guys did that very well with your commercial, but I'm going to have you guys continue to do that in the next couple of days. Okay, so I think I'm going to choose a winner for that exercise. I think I'm going to choose a winner. Who do you guys want the winner to be? I don't know. It's actually really hard. Okay, so, all right. It's hard. Drum roll. I think the winner is going to be group 1. Okay.